Indie games are the underdogs of gaming. In the past we have seen many indie games get more and more popular. The month of January brought us one game that gained quite a bit of attention. It's even on the Steam trending page. Now I'm really looking forward to what's next. So let's take a look at what Steam indie games we can expect in February. Our first game is a Metroidvania called Lillusion, and for me you can never go wrong with a Metroidvania. Lillusion is an action role-playing game with traditional 2D graphics. The plot of Lillusion takes place on the island, where beautiful purple crystals are hidden. These crystals emit mutagenic radiation on island creatures. You are a group of people with mutations that allow them to manipulate the mind of others, kind of like Naruto. The next game has already gained quite a bit of traction. Bumblebee, A Little Bee Story is a story-driven, narrative 3D flight exploration game in which you control a little bee on a journey to find a new home. On its quest to find a beautiful and fitting place, it discovers distant places, friendly and calm animals, and amazing and dangerously habitats. This game looks like a really fun time. You're allowed to fly wherever you want. And above all, you can explore the level to your heart's desire. After you have played around a little and enjoyed the sensation of flying, you start to discover the nearby areas and hidden secrets and a couple of different items. In last week's video we talked about a black and white game that was quite good. Now we talk about another black and white game. Blanc is an artistic co-op adventure where you journey around as a wolf pup and a deerling. These two unlikely friends travel together to find their families. And I really hope the deerling will find its family first. Because we can imagine what will happen to the deerling if we find the wolf family first. If you like black and white games and want to do a story game with your friends, then this game is for you. Next up we have a game I like because it's just kind of like nature. We have the game called Lovebirb, a rhythm based dating game where you find the love of your life for a bird. First at home you go on Bubmble, not Tinder. Type right and chat with your match. If you have a date, then you do a beard dance. Your best moves to the beat of the music. Sometimes you succeed and sometimes it gets a little awkward, but worry not. You have plenty of chances to find your perfect tempo. So keep swiping. I love the concept of doing a bird dance to the music. It's so much like nature. Our next game also gained quite a bit of attraction. It's called Plan B Terraform. This game is a calm and contemplative science fiction game, based on a credible near future. It also offers an educational approach on the greenhouse effect and water cycle mechanics. You can build things on a planet and it looks like a perfect game to exploit. Our next game is a community project, and I love myself some community projects because they are filled with love. Operation Harsh Doorstop is a shooter sandbox with all the features a game should have. Single player missions, cooperative modes, multiplayer servers and Steam Workshop support. These things should be basic for games to have, but for some reason they rarely do. I just love that this game is a community project and people have come together on it. They will release this game for free and they build it that way that it is allowed to grow even if it's not supported anymore. It seems like a very good project. Next up we have a Metroidvania called Elderand. And I just have a soft spot for Metroidvanias like these. Elderand is a gruesome, retro-inspired action platformer where only the strong will survive in brutal skill-based combat against terrifying creatures. Looks a bit like Dead Cells, looks like a really fun time. For our next game we have a super cute 3D platformer, Rise of the Fox Hero. Fight your way through colorful levels There are 4 chapters in total and they have 32 levels in total. It's a really good looking game. It feels a little bit like Tunic, so that's good. The following game is quite a simple game where you just have to decorate a room with your dream setup. In the game called My Dream Setup, you do exactly that. It's just as simple as the title. If you want to relax, this game is for you. Then our next game I'm really excited for, cause it's a game called Smartsoules and it looks super fun. Smartsoules is a 2D platform game with beautiful graphics and challenging levels. Not the easiest gameplay as it might seem. In the game you need to complete the task with your provided robot. In the beginning you will have easy levels, but they will become more and more difficult. I really like the looks of this game and I really like solving puzzles, so this is a perfect game for me. Puzzles are like their own little project. They're so fun. Then we have a game I don't really know much about. I know it's out there, I know it's popular, but it just doesn't seem like my kind of game. But you might like it, so I want you to know about it. The game I'm talking about is Kerbal Space Program 2. Next up we have a joke of a game. I don't think it's necessary to explain who Elon Musk is, but we have the game called Elon Plug. Somehow they thought it was funny that Elon Musk was long, I don't know. In this adventure game you explore a sky-high city. You play as a plug trying to become as long as Lord Elon. Climbing, dangling and stretching around buildings may be the only way other pluggers will let you in their pool parties. During your travels you can collect some coins to buy yourself some lengthy upgrades. This game seems like a well done joke. Then the next game is a good game for a moment you want to relax. In Contraband Police you are a customs agent in 1980. You protect the border to a communist state. Illegal stuff is just your everyday thing here. Then we have a game I will feature because I like frogs. I wouldn't normally feature this game because it has a playstyle and I don't know how to think about playstyle. But Hope for the Best seems like such a fun game. Hope for the Best is a clay-styled frog platformer. Hop, climb and sprint your way through 10 play worlds in this classic platformer mode. Or put your skills to the test in challenge mode with hard precision platformer gameplay. With no attacks and world filled with obstacles, all you can do is hope for the best. Then we have the indie game called Web or Dead. Basically you're a spider. I have talked about some other amazing indie games that you need to play. So click here. And the best thing about these is that they are free.